God bless you, saints. Again, just want to encourage you with Philippians 4:1. Paul is telling us to stand firm in the Lord, and in this time we have to. There is a wind blowing, and those who build their house on the rock, they're going to stand, and those who build the house on the sand is going to fall down and collapse. And right now, I think the Lord is allowing all of these changes on a global level. He's allowing Satan to roam around and change things as we sleep, as we see the vaccine mandates are just growing and growing and growing. And the attack against those who don't want to get vaccinated is becoming more and more more aggressive. We're being called idiots. We're being called like a danger to society. And they even did a study, I think, in the US, that the majority of people who are against the vaccine mandates are white evangelical Christians. And so Satan's plan right now is to make Christians look stupid and foolish and try to silence the voice of the church, because Jesus Christ is ready to come back, and the rise of the Antichrist is very, very, very close. And we see the effects of the spirit of Antichrist working in our governments to try to control, to try to rule by fear. And this is one of the reasons why I decided not to get vaccinated, because I see the enemy trying to control people by fear. And when you see a control by fear, that's witchcraft and manipulation. And so I decided, you know what, I'm not going to give into that. And Satan is very, very, very clever, because the way he wants to play the world right now, look, if you don't get vaccinated, it means you don't love your neighbor. If you don't want to get vaccinated, it means you don't care about the health of the elderly in your community. All of this is mind control to try to guilt trip people to give up their personal freedoms. All right. When you see that, you know that there's a devil behind that, right? Remember how Peter told Jesus, "You can't go to the cross," but that was Jesus' mission, right? Peter loved Jesus, and how can Jesus say he has to go to the cross and die? And Jesus says, "What? Get behind me, Satan! You do not have in mind the things of God, but the things of men," right? All of this is demonic. It is a leading up to the revelation of the Antichrist. He's setting the stage. He wants to make Christians look stupid who are opposing these vaccine mandates. They're going to label us as idiots. In fact, they're going to label us as rebels. And if I want to take it a step further, they may even label us as terrorists because we refuse to bow down to these mandates. So I have friends who can't get a job because they refuse to get vaccinated. You see in Austria now, you have to be vaccinated. In Germany too, there's lockdowns for those who are not vaccinated. All of this is controlled. The Antichrist is going to take his seat very, very, very soon. And I'm pretty sure you've already seen the statue outside of the United Nations in America, in New York City, right? In front of the United Nations, they put the statue of Revelation 13, which looks like a leopard, wings like an eagle, hands like a bear, mouth like a lion, right? That statue is sitting in New York in front of the United Nations. And all this pandemic talk, climate change talk, all of this is a smokescreen of promoting peace and security, and we are going to be the enemies of their plan.
Renewable and sustainable. So, ladies and gentlemen, my plea today is for countries to come together to create the environment that enables every sector of industry to take the action required. We know this will take trillions, not billions of dollars. We also know that countries, many of whom are burdened by growing levels of debt, simply cannot afford to go green. Here we need a vast military-style campaign to marshal the strength of the global private sector. With trillions at his disposal.
Who's his? Look what he goes on to say.
far beyond global GDP, and with the greatest respect, beyond even the governments of the world's leaders, it offers the only real prospect of achieving fundamental economic transition.
Beyond what? Can I just say the last part of this? Beyond what? Look what he says.
It offers the only real prospect, beyond even the governments of the world's leaders. It offers the only real...
Beyond the governments of the world's leaders.
Yeah. So his disposal. So folks, this is absolutely remarkable. And I guarantee you, he said this on purpose.
All right. So stand firm in the Lord. Jesus is coming back. And don't let anybody take your crown. God bless you. And may the Lord keep you. And may the Lord keep you firm to the end.
See the disease of air.
What kind of disease mentioned in this?
You know what is happening in the world? In COVID-19. Yes, you want to use it to destroy the world.
How?
Of course.
How did you come about that?
Using their government to speak, to force them to take the injection, to die, and give us blood. We want them to tell their government, to use their government to force them to take injection for them to die. We just need the blood.
Which injection?
COVID-19.
Does it mean that anyone that takes that injection
We die.
will do what?
We die. You are condemned already. Then we have it. The sign. It is an assurance. It has already been proven. No man can escape that death.
The days of later days. COVID-19 is not even the matter. The matter is we want 666 to rule. The worshippers of Satan, marine, witchcraft, all of them prostitutes, greediness, that is 419. 419, greedy. We have afflicted the youth to be greedy over materialism. Even in the church now, we are eyes, money. Money. If I enter here now, our benefit, what is my benefit? Money. What is my benefit?
You are supporting.
It's their plan.
What is the plan?
They are coming just for what they will receive, what they will get. They are not coming to serve your God. They are just coming to take and eat. Eat.
Don't trust anybody. Don't trust anybody.